What's up everyone, thank you for joining me once more. This is Gruvi and let's play some Tyranny. And last time we completely annihilated Sibyl's guard and killed her, in which was a pretty good fight. And as you can see now, the village is under control of the Scarlet Chorus. And I was thinking about doing some walking around the village, see if I can interact with these people before I leave. Okay, what do we have here? Old man Mua. I'm not leaving my home, he says. Okay, so he's one of the villagers. My name's Mua, I've been here since old King Okon claimed the valley as a part of his own. You are with Kairos, right? Okay, so I can suggest to cooperate. This is a battlefield. By order of Tunon, all civilians must depart on pain of death. Oh really now? I declare you a motherless pile of fetid beast shit. Okay. I can kill him. I can tell him I doubt you would enjoy quartering any Scarlet Chorus if you stay. This settlement is becoming a garrison. Okay. See if I can... A garrison? Thought this was just a little pissing match. If soldiers are moving in... Okay, so we convinced him to leave. That's nice, those mini side stories. What do we have here? A house. So we can use our 39 subterfuge to pick the lock, or use our 34 athletics to break it. There's no need. We have to be civil from time to time. Let's see what we have waiting for us on the other side. We found this little house, some stuff to loot. What's this? A cloth hat. We have some iron ingots. Okay, looks like this is Mua's house. You motherless whoremonger! Get out! I found forge-bound iron in one of these barrels. You have a great deal to explain, old man. So he points his walking stick at your face. It's always the young pushing the old. I had no choice in the matter. A strange man appeared here a fortnight ago. They claim to be supporters of the Venturing Guard, but I've never seen them before, quite conveniently. I had no choice. The so-called freedom fighters threatened my life if I didn't comply. Villagers forcing you to help the Venturing Guard? That sounds suspicious. That Matani showed up for the iron, or I can kill him for being a liar. I'll ask if Matani showed up. Not exactly, she stumbled upon it just like you did when she was helping fortify the village. Villagers forcing you to help the Venturing Guard? That sounds suspicious. Have you been listening to a damn thing I've been saying? Or do you have shit for ears? That's exactly what I was saying. I don't want any part. Okay. Either way, you knew, and the disfavored will make you pay the price. It seems like your stubborn ignorance may have saved you. I'm taking the iron, you may stay. I believe the disfavored would really appreciate if I turn him in. No, please. They'll execute me for sure. You should have thought of that before being complacent.
Right.
I'm kind of playing the bad guy, but I like how this game makes you think about it, because since technically you are the bad guy, but it's everything you ever knew, so from Gruvi's point of view, that's the right thing to do. He's actually a traitor, even though he's like basically judge and executioner for a tyrannical son of a bitch. It's really an interesting concept. I really like it. Is there anything else we can do here before we move forward?
Sorry, I can't.
Okay, let's move along. See what we can do. So we have the disfavored camp here. We have the Scarlet Chorus camp. We should help the Scarlet Chorus, so let's go there. It will take us 3 hours. Okay, can live with that. Yeah, so basically I like how the game plays with the concept of good and evil, and I'm really hoping to see, so pretty much it has been kind of a linear path so far. I like to see more of a chance to shape things, to turn to the good side, if you put it that way, or perhaps to stand against Scarlet and be given all sort of options to shape the story any way you like. These are chorus grounds. State your business or get lost. I am Gruvi, Fatebinder of Tunon. I'm here to help vanquish the Oathbreakers. Okay, you seem too ugly to be him. Why exactly should I let you in? I can use my athletics and push her down. Or the disfavored thought I needed a minder and didn't want to hurt his feelings. Oh, she says, more importantly, what is this hulking ton of iron doing here? Okay, he's an allied order and my guard. You don't want to make an issue of this. Fine, just come on in. I'm sure the Fury will get you if you're really a problem. So we'll finally get to meet the Furies, I suppose. Okay guys, let me pause this for a second. This is Gruvi from the future here, with some Rick and Morty weird fucking stuff going on. Now I just wanted to tell you that I decided to make this chapter more for developing the backstory and talking with the secondary characters and getting side quests. So if you're not that much into the roleplay and the lore of this game, you can just click on the button that will be showing on the screen and it will take you directly to where I go back to the main story development. Well, so that's it. Enjoy the video. Okay, great. Here's Fifth Eye. We have a scroll and have the lore requirements to read it. Let's have a look around the camp. Because so far I've not been doing much scouting.
Can't do that.
I pretty much, oh, let me see, what do we have here? That's a pretty good bronze hammer. It's better than the one I have at the moment. Let's take it. I'm gonna loot this camp first.
Can't do that.
Another thing, I've not gone to any stores to try and that's locked and way above my subterfuge skill. I've not done any purchasing, trying to improve my inventory, trying to, for example, I'm pretty low on potions right now. That's something I need to work out. I also have a lot of broken stuff I can sell for rings. So there's a lot of stuff I could do on the camp. And another thing I'm interested in doing, I would think that it will give a lot of background and depth into the story, is have some sort of interaction with Barrick and Burst. You can talk to them and perhaps you can find out their backgrounds and backstories. That would be great. What do we have here? We have a crate here that I can lockpick. Some potions, nice. And it says that there's another item here, but I can't see it. Is it here? No, it's not. Okay, let's go to the corner. Here. And there's some cheese. I get some cheese. There's some cheese. Mario. Okay. Okay. That's good. So we have a lot of interesting characters to talk to here. But first of all, I'll go and talk to this guy here. Seems to be taking care of the store. Snigler Dagos. What an honor. My name is Snigler Dagos, originally from the relative tranquility of the Northern Empire. I've since accepted a nomadic life for the sake of keeping Cairo's forces supplied with only the finest goods. Okay, let me see your wares. What do you have that might interest me? Well, first of all, instead of looking for stuff to buy, I would like to offer him stuff to trade. So I have lots of useless stuff. So all this stuff seems to be items for sale. I hope not to regret this in the future. But it's all jewelry and precious stones and broken weapons and all sorts of stuff. So I'm making quite a lot of money here. I'm making copper rings and bronze rings. What else do we have? Iron rings. Okay. How many potions do we have? We have 5 potions. I like to have at least 10 more. So... oh, he only has 3. That's bad. Camping supplies. I have 4 of them. I'm not sure I need more at the moment, at least. We have the Scarlet Chorus leather armor. We have some gloves that seem to be better, but on the other hand, this is all Scarlet Chorus armor. I like the... oh, but I cannot afford most of it. Not sure why I'm even looking at it. Okay, so let's trade. So we made a bunch of rings, and we have some potions. Not enough, but some potions. That's nice. So here's 5th Eye. Let's interact a little bit with the guys on the camp. So here we have Reg and Bass. Well, look who we have here. The faint binder finally shows himself. I'm Reg, and this is Bass. Now, we were wondering when you made pay camp a visit. The 5th Eye has been a little starved for attention. Here order us to watch you like a troublesome babe. Make sure you don't get out of line. Okay. Something like that. If you have a question, ask us. Good luck finding anyone else in the camp who'll give you answers or even a smile. So, anything we can do for you? I can ask them about themselves. Ask about the Scarlet Chorus. What do they know about Benjamin's Well? So they seem to be like merely informative. Let's try with Bass. I was a sellsword. Just another dented face in the crowd. Then Cairo showed me a better way. Okay, they don't seem to be very interesting. We can rest though. Let's do that real quick. Rest for 8 hours. We can save some camping supplies that way. So 6 days till the glorious day. And here we have there's a lot of people to interact with here. We have Death Knell, we have Barayakel. The 5th Eye must authorize all prisoner visits. Lantry. Here's Bitterquip, here's Salveros. Who's Salveros? Where are my manners? I forgot to cast my incantation of crying like a cattle. North girl. Over a few dead soldiers. I will not be lectured for a failure to show widow's weaknesses. Now where is that Fate Binder? Lord Binder, We've been waiting for you. One of Renat's dogs went wild. At least he's done the right thing to present himself here for a proper trial. I like to yank his teeth out, and I like to be with your blessing. So I would sure use of your judgment on this matter. Okay, so we meet again with Regroup. So the deceiver seems to have accused him of multiple murders. He claims not to be guilty of these charges and have nothing to hide. The truth can only exonerate him, so I'll happily submit to your judgment. Okay, so tell me everything. 3 weeks ago, we were in the eastern end of the valley. We were on the assignment to keep the Bentrin Guard runners from leaving and reinforcements from coming in. Bitterquip and some Scarlet Furies came with us for support. Well, our trail put us between two Bentrin Guard patrols. Thinking they have us outnumbered, they draw bronze. We close ranks and fight together. It's rather rousing melee, and the outbreakers give as good as they get, but among the dead, a dozen conscripts and 2 disfavored. You dance around the important details, Chanta. Right as the enemy spot us, you started working your mystic symbols. I saw panic in their eyes when we first stumbled onto each other in that clearing. But once his magic started flying, the only thing in their eyes was blood dust. Okay, so the Bentrin Guard slew them. How then? Is this Chorman to blame? What sort of magic did you use? I invoked Spell Frenzy and directed the chance at the enemy. They could move faster than our party, and letting them escape would undermine the mission, so I filled them with rage to get them to stand and fight. There! He just came right out and admitted it. The Oathbreakers usually can't fight their way out of Burlap's house. But he grants them the gift of a Stink's Batcher Scourge. Madness, pure and simple. The Furies were dumbfounded and folded. And that's when Zavon and Sevius and Sevius the Swift, dove into the fray. Devona caught a javelin in the eye, just stupidly bad luck. As for Sevius, after the battle, he had been run through 19 times, oh my god. Graven Ash couldn't save him. Salveros has his facts in order. I could concur with his assessment. What do you have to say in your defense then? What more need I say, for I have done no wrong? Are you daft, or was your mother too busy mounting the tears to teach you right from wrong? You are not enlightened, so I can forgive your ignorance. If you were illuminated in the ways of the arcane, you know that Kairos' law does not hold the mage culpable for that which cannot be controlled. What sort of chorus delusion is this? So I can use my lore. Bitterquip is citing magician's folly. If in battles for Kairos' glory your mage inadvertently harms someone protected by Kairos' peace, the mage is not legally at fault. Okay, if he's telling the truth, then we have to. Yeah, we have to tell the truth. We're playing honorable here. The Fatebinder actually knows his law. As I said, I have no doubts that I'm in the right. You must understand. My heart is heavy with regards to this tragedy, but my conscience is clean. That's insane. This wasn't a gout of fire that went awry. He used his magic to enrage the enemy into feats of strength. How is that not a crime? The law is meant to protect against honest mistakes. It seems like there was nothing accidental in the process. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would, use your magic to make your enemy more powerful. It doesn't make any sense. Meant? The law isn't meant to do anything beyond what it says. I won't stand here while two nuns, spoiled brat, lectures me on the real purpose of the law. Oh, come on now. Just because the Fatebinder isn't lapping up your wicked reasoning doesn't mean you need to be rude about it. Am I ready to pass my judgment? Yes, I am. The case is a simple one, is it not? So do you think he's guilty? Wrong question. It's not what the Fatebinder feels, it's what the law says. He clearly clears his throat. So then, what does the law say? Okay, I can say that Kairos law shields Bitterquip from negligence. The matter is tragic but not criminal. I can say it's obvious he acted with malice, knowing the law would shield you. You're innocent of murdering a servant of Kairos, but guilty of giving succor to the enemy. The law is meant to protect mages in acting in good faith. This is not such a case. The sentence is death. The number 2 is more balanced. I don't think Bitterquip actually wanted to kill the disfavored, but on the other hand, though, he did pretty much buff the enemy, so that doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm the fucking Fatebinder, so I'm going for number 2. Succor to the enemy. By Tunan's lip Gable, there's no such thing. Kairos be pleased. Permission, good binder, to carry out the your execution. Utter crap. The law is on my side. Well, if I just watch the fight without interfering, that would be like throwing the stone and putting away the hand, so permission granted. Allow me to show you a warrior's gratitude, Binder. So Salperos unsheathes his sword with a single swift jerk of his arm and steps forward between you, a ready shield. Okay, the Blood Chanter first attempts to frenzy you into fighting at his side, but when you resist the pathetic pull of his magic, he, in a panic, turns it mingled in a burst of fire on the disfavored soldier. The soldier utters a guttural cry that could rival a beastman, and cleaves the Chanter cleanly in 2, but 1 heft of his sword. You watch the halves that were Bitterquip topple to the ground and give the soldier a cautioning nod of approval. So there goes Bitterquip. Can I loot him? Yes. Broken stuff. And that's the end of Bitterquip, folks. I really like this stuff that you can like just work around, judging people, executing them. Makes you feel kind of powerful. So this is Death Knell, you. So you're Tunan's Fatebinder. I was expecting something more impressive. Death Knell, Scarlet Fury. Also, she's a Fury. I was expecting some sort of mythological creature. My time is yours for as long as it amuses me. Let's get one thing clear. Stick to your words and law. Leave the fighting to the grown adults. Your corpse will just be a tripling hazard to those of us having a proper bit of carnage sport. Okay, so she keeps bragging about how the horde is to blah blah blah. Keeps up, and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. Now, what do you need? You said something about the horde thinning. What were you expecting? Insult me again. I'll bury that blade in your belly before you can scream. Yeah, I'll be threatening. Yeah, why not? Maybe there's something more to you, Fitbinders, after all. You say something about the horde thinning, swelling until it's thundering, then crashing and receding. It's been the way of the Chorus for as long as I've been in it. We take our prisoners alive, give them a chance yet to live, to be reborn into something better, putting any and every able body to the sword like the disfavored do is nothing but a waste. A conquered enemy is but a new ally. It just requires the proper coercion. Of course, we do sometimes have the problem of lingering loyalties. Deserters are rarely successful in their escape, but they do try. The veteran guards, strengthened by their numerous blood ties, have been particularly stubborn, so we've better plan hatched. Get to the point, soldier. She flips her sword over her end in annoyance. If looks could cut, you'd be bleeding. Oh, I'm getting there, don't worry. I'm thinking we redouble our efforts to recruit settlers, focusing on the unaligned and unsuspecting instead of flashing ourselves to the guilds with oath breakers claimed from the battlefield. How do you plan to convince them? A knife point has sufficed well enough in the past, but you've inspired me to try a more diplomatic approach today. What do you say, Binder?
You might be able to ease them into the idea and save the life of their friends and neighbors in the process. I could help them recruit. Sure, why not? I mean, we can have this side quest. It seems interesting. um, if it means expediting the end to the conflict, so be it. So we discovered this remote settlement. You'll see, I'll mark the settlement on your map. Okay, farewell. So we have this new objective, this side quest, which would be interesting. I've been thinking about the idea of making like skippable chapters with side quests, and this recruiting quest could be quite interesting to try that. Okay, so let's talk to Fifth Eye. The binder of Tunon arrives. And we just finished having a bit of sport with some captives, but worry not, we'll have more fun with another batch momentarily. Okay, so now that you have each of the Sedicts and doomed us all to die, have you come to help us climb out of this hole? I trust you're getting your warriors ready to battle. Not here to follow your orders, that's true, but are you getting ready your soldiers or not? We know the brave girls are focused on the citadel beneath the mountain spire, but we have learned this is not their only nest. Given their pattern of attacks, they must have a second group maintaining camp here in the outer valley. And unless we deal with the second group, they'll attack from behind the moment we cross the river. So we can remain silent. You have a large force, and for all these weeks you've let the enemy move freely through the valley. Yeah, I think I'll go for that one probably. I can remain silent, or the disfavored think you can't control your horde, and that many are defecting. What to do? I don't want to be that much against. Okay. Wrong, and perhaps it is no mean feat to hurt this many desperate lives. Okay, that is true. A few have been lost on the margins, I won't deny that. But if you soar again, expect some rat feces. Okay, you have a point there. So you need help taking out these Oathbreakers. And what a good old-fashioned slaughter would be an efficient solution. The smarter answer is not to kill them. Okay, so you keep insisting with that philosophy. My last group scout returned with a new batch of prisoners, and one of these prisoners claims she can lead us to the Benjamin Guard secondary camp, though there are shreds of deception in her voice. I could use your help questioning this Baraya Kel, that's prisoner we saw before. Perhaps you'll get less screams and tears and more useful information out of her. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I will speak with the prisoner. Why not just ask the Archon of Secrets? That's also interesting. He can probably force information out of her. He would probably take it the wrong way, though. I don't belong to working of the rod. What's my help worth? Yeah, no. Yeah, so he took it the wrong way. I do not tell the voices of the rod what to do, nor do I question his motives. Okay, I was just suggesting it. Take it easy. I've known the Archon to demand personal interrogations, but it's only ever been with leaders, mages, or others of great merit. I've often imagined that the interrogation process is not to be taken lightly. Perhaps it's downright exhausting for Narad. I'll speak with the prisoner. Yeah, I can speak with the prisoner. Why not?
Let's see if we can decide if she's telling the truth or not. Here comes the fifth eye. Okay. He nods at our approach. I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to the prisoner. Briar Kell, please someone, I wish to bow before the voices of Nerat. I thought all could find. Redemption in the curse, okay. This one was hollering earlier that she knows the location of the Venturing Guard encampment. But she isn't being entirely honest. I told this thing that I wanted a guarantee I'd leave and be welcomed into the chorus as a captain. Then I'll talk. Otherwise, they'll just kill me once I've opened up. I was dumb enough to join the Venturing Guard, but I'm not dumb enough to give away my bargain in bronze. Tell me what you know, and I can see to your release. You claim you would disavow your people for the Scarlet Chorus. Why the change of guard? Because I want to leave, and you don't need to be the Archon of Premonitions to know that the younger realms are gone for good. Kairos is the new strength of the Tears, and I would rather stand with the Archons than be crushed by them. So, why should I trust the words of an Oathbreaker? I suppose I have no answer for that. When I joined the Venturing Guard, I accepted their broken vow unto myself. Have you not felt passion for a foolish cause? 1 year later, I came to regret. Well, my surrender is sincere, and I'm willing to bow before the voices of Nerat to prove it. Okay, tell me what you know. Come on, quit it. I heard the chorus is looking for Captain Pelox, Florian, and his crew. I can lead you to them, but only if you release me. They have 20 athletics. I can tell her, start talking now. That was bad, sorry. I can use my 30 subterfuge to tell you're lying. Why don't you tell me what you actually know and see about saving you? I'll do that. Well, you see, so I don't know exactly where the rest of my crew is, but I can tell you. Okay, she's nervous. Search that one. She reaches up with her right leg and points with her foot, calling attention to a nearby pile of corpses. The tall dark one missing most of his face. Check his left boot. He was the literate one in our crew. He had the orders. Okay, so they check him. He unfolds the scroll to give it a read. It's nonsense. Just a mash of words. She said she had information. She gives us garbage. Slay this wretch for wasting our time. I heard her say she'd swear fealty to the voices of Nerat. An initiation rite would be in order. Seeing as you're an expert on the subject of fate, I will entertain your wisdom on the matter. What then would you propose we do with her? Point to 2 other prisoners? Let's test her loyalty, Baraya. Kill this guardsman with something blunt. Send her back as our agent. When the time comes, she will aid us, or we track down her kin. Okay, so having her kill the guardsman seems like unnecessarily cruel. She's only one person. She does know the location of our camp, though. Okay, so normally I would imagine that she was like blindfolded when she was captured or something like that, so she doesn't know the location of the camp, and she will be blindfolded by the time they release her. So that's the way I'm like internally justifying this decision, because otherwise it sounds stupid. Send her back as our agent. When the time comes, she will aid us. It's only one person. We can kill her if it turns sideways. I will need to think of a good explanation for my escape, but I'm certain I can return and avoid suspicion. You will not regret this act of mercy. This will end amusingly, for the Venturing Guard would be smart to assume she only escaped by our whims. Okay, release her. We'll see, in time, whether it pays off or not. I will return to the Venturing Guard, act well my part, and await further instructions from the chorus. We are no closer to finding the Oathbreaker's position, not with this cryptic mess. She promised us answers, and all she gave was gibberish.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to
but I
interrupt.
highly doubt it's gibberish. More likely, it's one of the local scripts.
Okay, interesting. The voice comes from one of the prisoners tied up next to Baraya, an older gentleman with the quills, ink vials, and parchment scrolls one finds on the sages of the School of Ink and Quill. Who are you? Can you read this?
Well, let me see. I can't.
Okay, he's nodding. That's positive.
So, I don't know exactly what it says, but I'm half certain that's Sage Selwyn's handwriting. I'm sure I could decipher that in a few hours' time. Don't need my hands free, but I think better when not tied to a post. I know, I'm weird that way.
Okay, I like this guy. A few hours. Either you can read it or you cannot. What use is this? Is a sage that doesn't know his letters? I've heard all I need to hear. Okay. Your life depends on you translating this scroll now. We don't exactly need a couple of... I could give him a couple of hours. I don't see why not. I'm afraid that if I push him, I'll lose the chance of translating the script. But I might be playing it too soft. I don't want to turn too soft and become the Jigglypuff of of Fate Binders. I'll give him the couple of hours. Okay, I'll press him a little bit.
I would love to help. I just need some time. That's written in another sage's shorthand. I'd have to sit down with it, or better yet, compare it to a piece of his writing I have stashed on me somewhere. If I sat down with it while sufficiently sober, it's highly probable I'd figure it out.
Sober? Since when do we share the good stuff with the prisoners?
I like Burst, like her a lot.
Nobody shared. Right before I was taken prisoner, I imbibed several vials of reagents. I wanted to be numb and disconnected when my captors used me for carnal catharsis. It's made these last few days tied to a post almost enjoyable.
Okay, I really like this guy. I'm gonna give him the couple of hours. You read the edict. I don't need to tell you the Sundial is working against us. Yes, I know. We have 7 days or 6 days. Just shut up. Give him the chance to translate. Are you giving me orders, Binder? Does this look like Tunon's court? Last I checked, only the Archon of Secrets can tell me what to do with a prisoner. If this old man wants freedom, we shall give him his fair shot at the trial.
Fatebinder, I beseech you, be my advocate for this trial. I'm no fool. I know the chorus uses blood, not words, to settle these matters. But you are a servant of the Archon of Justice, are you not?
Okay, so I can be his advocate in the trial. I can take him into my custody. This is a terrible idea. So I can accept the trial and be his champion. I can order them to release him and take him into my custody. But this might be quite a challenge to the chorus, and they might want to, I don't know, kill me while I sleep. I might be crossing the line there. Okay, so I'll agree to the trial. I think it's fair.
Good. I like it when Tunon's puppies get their paws dirty.
I wouldn't mind taking a swing at some loudmouth chorus braggarts myself.
Did you hear that, brothers and sisters? Oh, it's trial by combat. I was not expecting that. The sage is unbound from the post. Stiff legs near a buckle as he attempts to walk. Okay, so rhythmic roaring and stomping of hundreds of feet in unison flood the camp. Horsemen begin to circle and swirl about, brandishing weapons. Okay. If they got this worked up to fight the enemy, I venture the war would be over by now. Yeah, probably. Okay, entertainment will soon commence. So I engaged in a trial by battle. This turned out to be more exciting than I expected. Okay, so fifth die. Brothers and sisters, who amongst you set the standard of strength? Okay, he's calling for strength. Trial wants to pick up a powerful soldier. All claimants have been assembled. Let the trial begin. Oh, but they have 5 people on us. That's not good. Lantry is on our side though. Oh, he's a sage. That's exactly what we needed. That's a pretty good asset to our team. This game is turning out better than I expected. Okay, so I might go for affliction duration. That sounds nice. Yeah, I go for result. And I have Quill, Sage, or Preservation. Quill, he already has this. Throws a well-aimed Quill at his target, interrupting. Restores weapons and armor to pristine conditions. Also, weapons have damage. I did not know that. Increases damage from weapons and so this preservation basically seems to be buffs. As he'll be a kind of a support. This seems to be range attack. And this, what does this do? Strike his target, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. If used from stealth, his attack also paralyzes the target. I wonder if I should go. What does this do? Empowers Lantry's renewal ability, granting him even greater increase to weapon damage and armor. Okay, I'll go for an increase in preservation. Yes. Oh, okay. So I have more. I can level him up a couple of times, it seems. I'll go for spell strength. Save that. And I'll go for Sage. This will give him a little bit of damage capabilities. Okay. So let's see how we're going to play this out. So Burst is in the wrong position. We have 3 people here. They do not seem to be resistant to anything in particular. Very good, very good. I want to move Barik forward here. You'll go here. Gruvi, you engage this one here. Now I'm kind of forced to engage in. I do not want to retreat with Burst because we already have one guy that's more specifically support. So you engage this guy here. You engage this guy here. Ideally, if I can fall back with Burst, I'll do it. So I have the Quill Strike. I'll do the Greater Renewal. I have the Titan's Touch. It gives vitality and might, and this gives health. Watcher's Judgment. So it's dual wield, throw weapons. What weapons do you have? You have a Quill, throwing weapons. Okay, just let's go with the renewal. Just give me a buff to these people.
Come at me.
This waypoint bug is starting to annoy me. Barik started running the other way around. Come on, this is just stupid. You please attack her. Okay. I'll taunt these 2 with Barik. Burst, you skewer the fuck out of this guy. And Gruvi, since you're not being engaged, does this guy have? Doesn't have slash armor, so you're going to try to bleed him.
Let's have it.
Okay, Barik. You managed to taunt some of them, not all of them. Please taunt this guy. Burst. Burst is being engaged by one guy. Just set this one on fire. We need to take him down.
Await my signal.
Okay, that's good. She's taking a lot of damage though. Didn't the bleeding work? Try and heal. You have quicken. Heals the Fate Binder with a surge of restorative energy. No, just... What does this do? Gives 25 health. Please heal Burst. Barik is not doing anything right now. You please target this one. There you go. One down. That's good. So, except for this one, they're pretty much all targeting Barik. So Barik target this one. I'll move Gruvi around a little bit here, and we'll do the combo attack on this one. Come on.
We can do this.
So he goes down. Yes, and boom. There you go. He's getting really fucked up. So can I give myself some might and stuff? He's on fire. That's terrible. He'll go down. I really need to learn how to fight using that guy. Okay, so Gruvi. This guy has no resistance to slash, does he? No, he doesn't. No. So go with the double attack. Burst. Attack him with your regular attack. I like Barik to target this guy, but never mind. He won't make it in time.
Right.
And he's down. That's sad. That's sad. Okay. We'll try Gruvi's skill. Okay. Not necessary. Go here. Burst. You change for your bow and arrow and start firing arrows at this guy. So both Barik and Gruvi are attacking this guy who has no slash armor. So Gruvi, try to bleed him. Come on, 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 do it, do it. And he's down. So now both Gruvi and Barik, all of them, pretty much, go and target this guy. We are winning this trial. This trial. I like how people do things around here. If politics were done this way in my country, if only. There you have it. Political correctness at its best. I don't know, fire. Oh, how dare you set Burst on fire? Try to at least. There you have it, you idiot. Okay, by the righteous shedding of blood, we have found our answer. Regrettably, it appears this sage is worthy leaving our camp alive. Pit fighter. Since I'm a pit fighter, I can hold aloft a severed limb for all to see. That's that's hardcore. I'm gonna go for that. Splendid, splendid. He likes that. Okay. If only Norad claimed you before Tunan did. I thought I died tied to that post. Okay, so Lantry is with us now. We have a sage. That's good. I did not play a pretty good fight with the sage though. I need to improve my game. Well, much of the parchment was weathered, but I could make out important parts. The note seems to mention a meeting spot west of Chipnettle. So this old sage knows his words after all. I'd ask you to travel ahead and see if you can get his Captain Florian to yield to the Chorus. Okay, so we need to go to that meeting point. I know the area and I suggest we go at once. I'll show you the way. I'm eager to be far from the stench of this camp. Okay, slow down. Introductions might be in order. You're offering to come with me. Why? Because the alternative is what? Good point. Besides, I'd much rather chronicle the binder that twice proclaimed an edict of Kairos. I'd be a fool to let someone else write your story. Okay, so please introduce yourself. I'm Sage Lantry, formerly of the Bellum Citadel. The Bellum Citadel, the one I turned into a volcano. Swear fealty to me and I will let you leave this place with me. If that's your price, I'll pay it. To pledge my services. Okay. That was unnecessary. It sounded better in my mind. I know I may seem old and frail, but I know how to step lightly, not to get killed. Lead the way, let me know if I can be of service. Okay, we need to go to Trip Nettle. And okay, we've been playing for quite a while now. It was a pretty interesting game. But okay, so if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And really looking forward to see you on the next one. Bye.